Hey everyone, and welcome to Turtles Toy Time! Thanks for joining me today. We are going to be making St. Patrick's Day slime. We're going to be using mostly a recipe from Michael's, so they have a recipe in their stores along with their clear glue and their glitter, and I got this necklace that I'm going to cut up and use in my slime. So most of this you can get at Michael's, but some of it you can't. I varied the recipe a little bit because I found that it didn't work exactly how I wanted it to, so I used a little bit of the contact solution, and it's about 1/4 of a cup, and I used the whole entire bottle of the clear glue instead of 5 ounces. So everything else is pretty much the same as the recipe, and let's get started. First, our Michael's recipe says to use 5 ounces of our Elmer's washable clear glue. Next, the recipe says to use some acrylic paint. I have this one that I want to use because it's kind of a shamrocky green, and we'll try a little bit of it at a time. Ooh, that's really cool. So maybe 1/2 teaspoon? Awesome color. Next, our Michael's directions tell us to measure out 1/4 of a cup of baking soda and pour into a second mixing bowl. So there's 1/4 of a cup. And then it says to add in 2 cups of warm water, stirring with craft stick until baking soda is fully dissolved. And it says pour the warm baking soda solution a little at a time into the glue mixture. Alright guys, so I was mixing and my slime was not setting up, and I even added the full bottle of glue and it was still super liquidy. So then I added a little bit of contact solution, and now it's kind of congealing together, or coming together. So just mix a little bit of this in there. So buy some of the contact solution if you guys are making the Michael's recipe slime, just in case, because this helps bind everything together if it's not. And we all know we don't want to throw away our slime, so this is getting a little thicker and thicker, and I'm going to keep stirring this and I'll be back. Alright guys, so I let my slime set up for about 45 minutes after I'd added my contact solution and stirred it. It still wasn't all the way together, but I think now it's pretty good. So if at first you don't succeed, try again. And don't give up on your slime, and don't throw it away, because if you wait, maybe just let it set up for an hour or two, sometimes maybe even overnight, and see what it does. But so far, this is what it looks like. I think it's super cool. Slimy and ooey gooey. This is so cool. Look at that. This is amazing slime. I had a little bit of the water at the end of the bowl come out, and then I didn't mix it anymore. Look at this stuff. It's so cool. Yay! I'm glad I had patience and waited it out, because I almost gave up on my slime. So I just added the contact solution to the Michael's recipe, and then I waited a long time, and now it's awesome. Look at that. Yay! Gooey slime. And I'm going to add some sparkle to our slime so it's more like St. Patrick's Day. Yay, slime! So I have this really sparkly green I'm going to add to our slime. And also I got this necklace at Michael's. I'm going to cut out the shamrock since I want it to be more of a St. Patrick's Day slime. And I'm going to cut all these little shamrocks out and add them to my slime. And then we'll see how fun that is. Alright guys, I'm back and I've cut up one of my necklaces and made it into individual it says Irish on there with a little shamrock. So we'll throw these in here. It bounces. Boing, boing, boing. All for St. Patrick's Day. We're gonna put some of this neon green sparkle in here. It is super bright, really awesome. I don't know how much, maybe a lot. The luck of the Irish is with us. This is very different than my cloud slime. I did a video on that. You guys can check that out on my channel if you haven't already. Super fun! This stuff is so satisfying. It's so much fun to play with. Alright guys, thanks so much for joining me for my Shamrock slime. I had a blast. It didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted to, but I think it turned out really great in the very end. It just took a long time to get there, so I'm really happy with the result. I think this is super cool. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I love all your likes, comments, shares, and adds to playlists. And please don't forget to subscribe, guys. Thank you so much. Love you, and have a turtle-tastic day.